Howdy, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, the G Flash, and I am back for some more Resplendent unit reviews for Fire Emblem Heroes. So today I'm going to be taking a look at Resplendent Tana that we got from the Fate Pass today. And this is a pretty interesting unit to get our Resplendent skin, but I actually like Tana, and I love this design on her, the fairy outfit, because I totally think the fairy outfit fits her personality perfectly, though. So I'll be looking at how Tana ages, and if you want to build her, what kind of builds you're gonna run on her. So with that being said, let's go into the review. So if you look at Tana's base kit from day one, I mean, I think the only thing she's got going is guidance, because guidance so far is still a 5-star lock skill. It's incredibly good, even though we have the sacred seal of it though. Putting that as a C-slot skill is not a bad idea, honestly, though. It could definitely help you out of supporting your allies of movement, though. But other than that, speed defense 2 is just cheap as heck, and then Moonbow is on like million units. Now, she does have a preferred weapon, Vidofner, and this weapon at day one was, it was okay, not really the best, and then it got a refine, which the refine is, I don't think aged too well, but I still think it's got its niches though. So Vidofner's refine basically translates or actually morphs the base kit, the base effect, into close defense 3.5, I think, because it's defense and res +7. And the refine part is literally if she's within 2 spaces of infantry or armored ally, she gets +4 attack and speed during combat. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, this effect seems kind of outdated. I mean, I get what it's supposed to reference. Like the infantry is supposed to represent, I guess, Erica and Innes, I think, and the armor is supposed to represent Amelia. So I think that's basically what it means. But I mean, like, nowadays, you probably need to have, like, all stats +5 or, you know, neutralize penalties to be any good in Weapon Refine now, or having guard effect built in. But I mean, this is a solid refine. It's not too broken, and it's not very bad. It's just all around decent, actually. She can still make use of that as an enemy phase tank, though, because this weapon refine is mostly geared towards an enemy face playstyle, and which is why that the builds I'm about to introduce you is gonna be focusing on her enemy face playstyle. So if you really like Tana, especially with this new outfit now, and you want to build her and you want to know how to build her, well, here comes the builds. Let's start with budget as always. So budget, I'm gonna, like I said, gonna just go for the entire the enemy phase defensive playstyle. So we're gonna run Vidofner, reposition, Moonbow, and then I'm gonna run double close defense. So yeah, now you're basically gonna have like a triple close defense 0.5. That's basically what it is though. So Tana is gonna have like a lot of defense and res in the enemy phase though, which she can actually make pretty good use of though. And that way, she can basically like take less damage of it. Otherwise, you can run like FIARY or any stance skills or something like that. Also, for the B-slot skill, I went with guard because, you know, you don't want the like dragons to charge up their specials though. So that's why I ran guard. But if you want, you can run QR or Vantage or Renewal. Also, and the C-slot, I just stick with guidance because guidance is a fantastic support skill. But if you don't want to, you know, run guidance, then smoke, savage blow, or drives will definitely work. And the seal slot, like brazen, chills, and stance will for sure work. But I went with close defense because, you know, I want to stack up the enemy face defensive in combat buffs that she's going to be getting. So a pretty standard build right there. And the IVs you want to go is definitely plus speed on her because, you know, she can actually get pretty fast, to be honest, though, and double some stuff. Now, if you want to go on a more premium kit, well, here comes the build right here. Okay, so the premium kit is basically another full-on enemy phase playstyle though. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna still run Vidofnir, because what wouldn't you though? And then Harsh Command Plus or any of the other plus, and then Rupture Sky. If you don't want to run Rupture Sky, then Blue Flame is another option. That is if you're gonna have your allies going to be near you, and that way you could run Blue Flame to get a lot of damage. And then A-Slot, I decided to run Attack Defense Unity because that way if Tana gets hit on a debuff on attack and defense, she'll get bulkier and hit harder. And then B-Slot, I went with Barbarian. Flyers do have a little bit more B-Slots now, but I mean, for Tana's defensive playstyle, I think Barbarian is probably the best choice right here, though. And then C-Slot, we're going to ditch Guidance and go Ground Orders, which is probably the best supportive flyer skill ever, where it basically grants like guidance to, you know, any other movement type, which is crazy. And then I'm going to still stick with Close Defense because, you know, it's a defensive enemy face playstyle. Now, if you don't want to go this route, you can definitely go with Close Defense 4 and completely do a full-on Close Defense playstyle, though. Other than that, you can do with the Tier 3 stance skills, which is I will recommend, though. And for the B-Slot, like I said, for Tana, I want to recommend you run Pegasus Fly on her because her res is not that high, and she cannot make use of that. So that means you're gonna have to run like Dual Chill, Lulls, or Ruse skills. And then C-Slot, you're gonna have to, if you don't want to do like the Ground Order support, go with like the range skills and the Dual Threatens or the Joint Drives, even the Odd Tempest. Yeah, give her a lot of movement. I've been seeing that a lot recently. And then C-Slot, go with Chill, Stance, or Smokes, whatever fits your playstyle though. And to make Tana work. Now, I didn't put this in my skill list though, but you could definitely run Distant Counter, but you gotta make sure you have Iote Shield on her, otherwise she's just gonna go down. But if you don't want to run that, then, you know, just go with the other options that I mentioned before. So, pretty good stuff, and I will say Tana is still very usable. And I could see many people building her now with the special 4-star. They might summon her as a pity breaker and just merge her up then. So yeah, Tana is still a great unit, and I can see many people gonna continue to build her. And we have info that our next Resplendent is gonna be Alencia, and she's also in a fairy outfit, but this is the fairy outfit from the Nightmare Realm though. I'm gonna butcher the name, Cloveheimer, I don't know. But the Nightmare Realm fairy outfit, and I gotta say, Alencia looks pretty cute with this though. And Alencia is someone that's very kind, so I can see her being a fairy outfit and want to grant dreams to people. So I'll for sure be covering Alencia. Alencia also got a refine that's also decent enough, but I mean, she's a pretty monstrous unit though. With the builds I can, you know, share with you guys when she comes around. So definitely look forward to that. And yeah, this artwork of her looks really awesome though. And I wouldn't say I have a problem with the original artwork of her, but I mean, a little upgrade is never always a bad thing. So that's going to wrap us up for Resplendent Tana. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of Resplendent Tana? Are you going to build her now, or are you going to still just, you know, use her as guidance fodder? Whatever it is, put them down below. And if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see me do more summoning videos, Resplendent unit reviews, and banner impressions. So with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all later.